Look at this baby.
Recording in progress.
Oh, recording in progress.
He's so cute. He's just laying here purring.
It has been long.
It is Sunday night, and I figured I would just start the vlog for the week tonight. You know how the other day I showed you guys that the BJ's package that came in the mail and it was all like obliterated? They couldn't even say anything back to me about that when I sent them the picture. It was just like, we don't know what happened. So they gave me my money back for it, which I was not looking for an entire refund on everything, but I'm not, needless to say, I'm not going to order from there again. Not heavy stuff with, I had 3 cases of the cranberry juice, the little mini cranberry juices that Aiden likes. And they put them in a box with a box of those Nutella Be Ready bars, which are, if you know what those are, they're just like very thin wafer bars with like Nutella inside. They were all crushed, so the Nutella bars got crushed and there was oil all over everything because there was no padding whatsoever inside the box. And like, why would you put 3 heavy cases of cranberry juice in a box with no padding whatsoever around the breakable thing? I don't know why they shipped it like that. Most places that ship things like that, like sometimes I'll order from Target and they'll ship like 4 different boxes, which is not ideal because that's just a waste. But at least they're keeping heavy things away from the breakable things. I don't know what is wrong with BJ's or why they would ship like that. I remember like way when COVID first started, I would order from BJ's because like they had big cases of drinks and stuff and we weren't going to the stores at the time, so it was just convenient to buy them in bulk like that. And there was one time that they sent me a pack of soda, like a case of soda. It was like almost like what I think happened is that UPS was gonna deliver it and then tried to send it back because it got all busted up, but instead it came back to me again, because when it came to me it was all like, how do I describe it? It was one of those cases of soda where they had the rings, or like the plastic rings for each 6-pack. Because I bought it in bulk, it was like that. It was in the cardboard bottom normally with the rings around each 6-pack. And they were just like all taken off the 6-packs and thrown in like a clear trash bag inside the box that they gave me, and they were leaking everywhere. I was like, why did they come like this? So that was something that just, I don't know. That was another instance where, well, that time they just sent me another case of them. They didn't immediately give me back my money, which I would have appreciated if they resent it in a better way where everything wasn't going to get obliterated again. But I mean for this time I wish they had just resent it. But I'm just gonna wait and go with my uncle again and get the cranberry juice at the store, because I don't trust them shipping stuff like that anymore. It's just a nightmare. And then it wasn't even the cranberry juice that was spilled on the inside. It was something from the truck or whatever that spilled all over the outside. And like I said, I have no idea why they delivered it that way, with some mystery oil all over the outside. The more, like, I had it sitting in the kitchen and it smelled like it was olive oil. So like somebody else's order must have broken and spilled on top of that. But I'm still fairly certain that they're not supposed to deliver something that looks like it's had liquid leaking all over it. So, I don't know. I have received things before, though, that clearly had an item inside that was spilled. Like, I order fragrance oils a lot because I make bath and body stuff, and there's been plenty of times where fragrance oils have come, like, dripping in the package. But most of the time with those, it's regular mail. And the mailman delivers it anyway. I don't know. I just straightened my hair and it feels super duper soft right now. All I used this time was my Chi stuff that I usually use. I didn't use that new, the what's it called? The Start to Finish balm that I've been raving about. I don't like it as much for when I straighten my hair, because when I use that with it, it kind of tends to feel like silicone-y. Like, it feels like that to begin with, that balm, but it just works way better when my hair is curly. Because when I straighten it, it's just like I can feel it on there, even if I only use a tiny bit. My tried and true stuff for straightening my hair is the Chi, I can't think of what it's called. It's just like an oily serum type thing. I talk about it all the time. The Silk Infusion. I can get like a big bottle of like this size, and it lasts me for years because I only need the tiniest amount on each section of hair. It's like literally just dot it onto my hand, rub it through my hands and do the small section, and then just do that all over my head. And with that Tymo ring thing, it takes me like 10 minutes to straighten my hair now. I'm super happy about that. I love that straightener. That is like the best one I have ever tried. But it's almost time for me to get Aiden ready for bed. Luckily my sale picked up, so it was worrying me yesterday. When did I end the vlog? Yesterday? On Saturday? I think I ended it Saturday. It was worrying me because it was going so slow, but as I suspected... Ragnar! That was Ragnar! Just knocked over my toilet paper holder in the bathroom. But, Aiden asking Ragnar if he's okay. It was something with Instagram again. Instagram was not showing my posts that yesterday, and I don't know why, but it was just one of those freak things. So it did pick up. I might run it through tomorrow too, just because, give it another day. But yeah, so that is it for now. I'm going to finish up on here and get Aiden ready for bed. I'm super tired tonight, and I don't know why, because here we go. Start yawning now. I got decent sleep last night, and I didn't get up super early because it was Sunday today. It is Monday. I woke up this morning, went downstairs, and there was cat puke everywhere, so I was trying to figure out who did it, and then obviously it was Floki because he started doing it again. There's such a mess downstairs right now. It's Aiden's lunch break, and I'm eating before I do this because I picked up like the bulk of the piles of it, but I gotta run thank God I got that carpet machine. I gotta do that now today, which is kind of a good day for it because it's like 70 degrees out. I'm still cold in the house. I don't know why, but yeah, I've got a mess down there. I gotta figure out what's wrong with him, because like he's not a cat that like gets into things and eats stuff that he's not supposed to. Like, he's good about that. So it's just something is upsetting his tummy, and like every time I go down there, he's not sleeping in his regular spots. He's like, he was under Steven's desk. He never sleeps under there. And then he was in front of the back door, and he never sleeps over there. So I don't know, something's going on with him. I'm hoping he feels better. Otherwise, that's going to have to be a vet visit. What else was I going to say? I don't know. I'm going to, hopefully, when I finish my lunch, I'll have time to go down there and run the carpet machine. And if not, it's going to have to wait till later on with cat puke sitting on the rug, because I have the monthly meeting with Aiden's teacher after school today. And I'm like, Jesus, it's just like one thing after another. It is Tuesday. I don't know if I filmed anything yet this week, but I really need to figure out how to do reaction videos without getting like copyright stricken, because season 2 of this MILF Manor show, I have so much, like, I'm sitting here talking out loud to myself because I have so much crap to say, and I feel like it would just make for great reaction videos. But like, I'm aware that I can't put this whole episode and sit here and react to the whole thing, so like, the people that I see do it always do clips, but again, I'm not sure how they do that without getting copyright strikes. So I've got to figure out a way to do it, or maybe just not monetize those videos, because I just want to do these reaction videos so badly. But yeah, that one and the Seeking Sister Wives show lately, they're just top-notch trash television. It's so funny because, like, oh my god. This, if you watched this MILF Manor one the first season, it's not as crazy this season because they didn't make it so that they're dating each other's sons. I thought that was ridiculous the first, was it last year? Yeah, it was sometime last year that this came on for the first time. But I watched it all the way through. And then this year they just have random younger dudes, and it's not everybody's sons that's on the show. So it doesn't seem like there's as many people on it this year, though. Because last time I could have sworn there was like 12 people, and this time there's only 6, I think. Or like there's 5 guys and 6 girls. I don't know. But I would love to sit here and just do reaction videos to these shows. That's something that I've got to figure out in my spare time. How can I do these without getting in trouble for it? Because I obviously have to show what I'm reacting to, like the clips of it and stuff, and I can't really figure out how to do that without getting a copyright strike. So, yeah. Today's Tuesday. Well, Aiden's on his lunch break right now. I just had my lunch. What else was I gonna say? I had something else I was gonna talk about. Now I don't know what I was doing. I don't know. I just went outside to feed the outside cats, and I friggin' got my socks all wet because I didn't realize it rained overnight. We had our bedroom window open all night, and like I didn't wake up and hear rain, or like sometimes I can smell the rain and it wakes me up and makes me shut the window, but I did not smell or hear rain last night. And I had a very like kept waking up like every hour type of sleep. I hate that kind of sleep, but I'm not too tired today. I was really tired yesterday, and I don't know why, because I slept okay the night before. We've been going to bed at I go to bed at like 11 lately with Steven. I haven't even been staying up to watch TV after he goes to bed because I'm just tired at night. So, we are almost done watching The Sopranos. I think I was talking about that last week, but then I cut it out because my vlog was too long. I have never seen it, but had never seen it before now, and that's like one of his favorite shows. So, like, I didn't think I would like it, but I've been super into it and wanting to watch at least. We've been getting in at least one episode every night before bed. So sometimes like an episode and a half, because it depends on how quickly I can get Aiden's nighttime routine down. But we are nearing the end of the school year here, which I'm excited about. But also it's sucky because when he has good teachers, I need to brush my hair. I am so not used to brushing my hair because I have curly hair naturally, so when it's straight, I never brush it when I wake up. When he has good teachers, it's sad because then you don't get to see them again. What's super sad is that he's not going to have the same speech therapist next year. I believe during his IEP meeting, everybody agreed that he doesn't need OT anymore, but his occupational therapist does all the grades, and I think she still just really wants to see him, so she opted for like a monthly check-in type of situation with him for next year. But his speech therapist, who has been working with him since 3rd grade, she only does elementary school students, so he's going to have to get used to a new speech therapist next year, and I hope that that goes well, because sometimes he doesn't, when he's been working with someone for a while, he doesn't do good with changing to a different person for that same subject. Like, teachers every year have been fine, but when it's something like very one-on-one like that, like speech therapy, it's going to take him a while to get used to. So I've been trying to tell him, like, you're not going to see Mrs. Gabriel next year. You're going to see a different teacher. And he's like, oh, why? So it's going to be a bummer for me, too, because, like, I'm always there with him for those classes. So, like, me and the speech therapist and the OT, we always talk back and forth. So it's going to be a bummer to not see the speech therapist next year and to not get to see the occupational therapist as often. I'm just like shedding hair now. I had a good production day yesterday. I got all my soaps made. I've got to finish up on the rest of the stuff. I just wish that my bottles would get here, because pretty much all I have to make now is body sprays. But friggin', I have like 40 something of them to make, so that is going to be an all-day event when those finally come, and I don't think they've even shipped yet. I have to check it. So it is Friday. My dishwasher is not draining, so now I have that issue to deal with. Oh, I think that's the UPS truck. I tried to text my uncle. He hasn't answered me back yet, but I need a wet vac. I don't have a wet vac, and I need to get the water out of there so that I can check the filter to see if it's clogged. Like, I already took the filter out, and I was feeling around in the hole with my hand with a glove, but I can't really tell if there's anything blocking the hole, like the drainage hole. So I need to get that water out of there before I can do anything else. Now I'm going to be without a friggin' dishwasher, which is a detriment, because I have been so friggin' reliant on that thing since we moved here. Like, we had one at the old house, but it never worked really well. So, like, I would use it, but then something would happen with it, and I was just used to hand washing dishes, and we never had one when I lived with my grandma, so. I cannot wear short sleeves around Ragnar because all he wants to do is lick my arm. Oh, now he's not going to do it.
Oh.
Of course, because I was recording, right? Oh, there he goes. I really don't need you to bathe me, bud. I love you. You should know, don't chew on my glasses, please. Bah. He's such a love buns. Such a love bug. What are you sniffing? Do not jump on the coffee table. Get down. I can see it that he's going to jump on the coffee table. We're not going to do that, okay? All he wants to do is lick. You're being super annoying with that today.
Don't bam.
You trying to do headbutt him? Then he's going to turn around and lick you. Eden doesn't like being licked. He's the scratchy kitty tongue. Ugh, I'm all wet now.
Slide.
So I just got done editing this video, and I realized I talked about Floki getting sick and then didn't update you guys on it. So he's okay. He was totally fine the next day. I don't know if he just ate too fast and barfed everywhere, but he was 100% better the next day. So that is that, and I will see you guys next week.